You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
All right, guys, we're going to be talking about Super Bowl 58 next year in Las Vegas, guys. Now, the NFL season is quickly approaching. The preseason has already started. Games actually going to be happening tonight as well. But when it comes to the Super Bowl, guys, there's always a halftime performer. And I've come to accept, guys, that the Super Bowl halftime shows are probably not going to be good anymore. There's very, very little talent out there, if you actually ask me. That's why I really don't listen to a lot of these modern artists, so to speak. The days of a Michael Jackson and Prince performing live at Super Bowls and it's great, those days are over with, guys. There is a difference between an artist that can actually perform in a studio booth versus live. If they sound good in the studio, but they're not up to par live, they probably don't have a lot of talent. It's probably just the audio engineers going out there, making them sound good and all that other stuff. Well, that actually brings us to Lizzo, guys. Lizzo. She is in the news for all the wrong reasons. In case you guys don't know Lizzo, trust me, if you see her, you can't miss her because she has to be like 300, 400 pounds, something like that. She is a singer and she's always pretty much half naked all the time, guys. Also, Lizzo is so bad. She was in one episode of The Mandalorian, and that episode was like the worst episode of The Mandalorian ever. But I digress. Well, Lizzo was in consideration to perform at the Super Bowl this upcoming season. And boy, we got some news here, guys. Not going good for Lizzo because of her offstage antics. These allegations, man, are pretty horrific. Me and Rhodes actually talked about it on a live stream that we actually have Monday through Thursday on Black and White Network. We talked about some of the allegations leveled against Lizzo, and they're pretty disgusting. Well, apparently, guys, she was the front runner to perform at the Super Bowl, but that seems to be out of the door now. Look at this, guys, on the Post Millennial here. Lizzo dropped from Super Bowl halftime show consideration amid allegations of sexual harassment and fat shaming. Imagine this, guys. Lizzo, who's like 400 pounds, fat shaming somebody? Yeah. Let's read this here, guys, on the Post Millennial. It says, following a series of allegations from former backup dancers, Lizzo has reportedly been dropped from consideration for the Super Bowl 58 halftime show. I believe they got 57 there, but it's 58. An NFL insider told the Daily Mail that the backlash over allegations of sexual harassment and fat shaming has prompted the sports organization to drop Lizzo from consideration. To me, she should have never been a consideration. No. Her name had been a frontrunner among many to headline the famed Sunday sports event. Quote, talks of Lizzo being a part of the halftime festivities or performing the national anthem are dead now. That she is surrounded by scandal, the source said. I mean, Lizzo, national anthem either? No. For the national anthem, you better get somebody that can really, really sing, not Lizzo. Earlier this month, a scandal arose when 3 former backup dancers accused Lizzo of, quote, religious and racial harassment, false imprisonment, interference with prospective economic advantage, and other allegations. And guys, we're about to get into some of the details of this. Pretty disgusting. In their lawsuit against the star, they alleged that during one trip to Amsterdam's red light district, quote, things quickly got out of hand. Lizzo began inviting cast members to take turns touching the nude performers, catching dildos launched from the performers' vaginas, and eating bananas protruding from the performers' vaginas. What? That is disgusting, man. Absolutely disgusting. The lawsuit further alleges that Lizzo pressured and goaded one of the dancers into touching one of the naked dancer's breasts. Man. In wake of Lizzo being removed from consideration for the Super Bowl, her team is desperately attempting to salvage her reputation and career. A source close to the singer told the Daily Mail her team is desperately trying to come up with a strategy to save her sinking ship. Quote, "It is becoming more and more difficult with more people coming forth accusing her of extremely inappropriate acts," the source added. Lizzo has raked in a massive amount of money, but her minute is pretty much up, it seems, and no one knows if she will be able to recover from this. In other words, they're thinking that probably her career is dead. I don't know. Quote, "If she speaks out, her statements are shredded. If she stays quiet, she is called a coward. Either way, it does not appear at this moment that she can recover from this." Oh boy, man. This is something right here, guys. And it goes on about other stuff. Lizzo actually talking about this, but it seems like the NFL wants nothing to do with Lizzo. Why was she even considered a front runner for the halftime show? I mean, back when Janet Jackson and Justin Timberlake, they were I believe that was Super Bowl out here in Houston, if I'm not mistaken, 2004, because I remember I was in the Navy and the NFL freaked out when Janet Jackson's breasts were exposed. Have they seen Lizzo? Lizzo wears like next to nothing, and she's very, very unattractive. Janet Jackson, at least a beautiful woman, but Lizzo goes around there wearing like thongs, showing like everything. Maybe they were going to tell her, hey, you can't wear this stuff. I don't know, but Lizzo, that's what she does. This is what she does. Now she has all of this scandal, man. She would never have been a consideration for me. No way. No way would I want my sports league to be associated with Lizzo of all people. Lizzo, guys. Man, her career may be over with. The NFL, I don't know who they're actually considering for the Super Bowl. The halftime show really hasn't been that great, if you ask me. I guess Lady Gaga was okay during the Super Bowl, but nothing has really, really stuck out to me since Prince. Once you see Prince on stage live, everybody else, man, they can't match him. Bruno Mars was okay. This okay. Some people have been okay, but for the most part, it's been pretty trash to me. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.